I was going to say that we shouldn't look at it, but the last 3 games of the season, like looking at Man City and Arsenal, so we've got Everton away, who are fighting for their lives for relegation. Chelsea
Yeah.
at home. Chelsea are going to be tough, like they're
Exactly.
and then Brentford away. That's our last game of the season. Brentford away
That's
versus
gonna be tough.
your Brighton at home, Forest away, and Wolves at home. We shouldn't be looking that far down, but I think the last 3 games of the season, especially the last game of the season, I think it's going to boil down to the last 3 games. And on paper, we've got the harder fixtures.
Yeah, like I said, so you can't rule anyone out. But
Yeah.
I just think, I will say it again. But we beat Liverpool at Anfield. We'll win the league. Simple as that.
Lads, do you think there's a risk of the intensity of Arsenal's football play, which is very high line, which is pressing, it's fast, quick tempo, high-paced football? Do you think that's going to be the reason they fall short because they haven't got the squad depth that City have got? Or is there an argument that they wrap up games by half-time with that philosophy of going out there and getting those goals nice and early, that they can then go slip into third gear like they did today? I mean, is there a risk they'll burn out at some point with all these fixtures piled up?
I don't think so, Josh. You seen it again. Look, I said Eddie was out. Jesus is out. You know who steps up? Trossard. Who steps up? Martinelli. Saka's always.
I'm looking at that midfield hash. Your Partey, Odegaard, and Xhaka.
Yeah.
Yes,
he was away a couple games. He was away a couple games, Partey, but Jorginho filled it out. Like I said, the Aston Villa game. You know who came and scored that winner?
Yeah.
So everyone's saying that. Everyone's putting Arsenal. This happens, that happens, but we answer to every single critic. Every single critic. I mean, the big one was at Aston Villa. Then I thought that was the biggest one, but no. But I think the biggest one was just last week at Bournemouth, 2-0 down. Who's going to step up? You know, Liverpool struggled to beat them at 1-0 down, but we scored 3 against them the last 30 minutes. So there is a bit of character there. We are like proving the critics wrong. We're doing what champions do. Come back, and what more do you want?
Yeah, there seems to be a siege mentality, don't there?
That mentality has shifted big time compared to last season. This team has grown and changed, and it's because of the signings of Jesus, Zinchenko. You're talking about what players, but the big one, Zinchenko. He's won the league. He's done it before. You've got Jesus there as well. You've got Granit Xhaka as well. He's experienced captain for Switzerland. You've got another captain for Norway. You've got Odegaard, and you've got Jorginho. He's experienced player as well. He's been there, Champions League as well. So there's different team there, different energy.
You also have to throw into the mix in this period that when Man City will probably go quite deep into the Champions League, probably semi-finals, if not the finals. So
I want them to win.
When you put that into the mix, right? Their focus, if they're 8 points behind by the 1st of April, there might be a slight shift in their focus. Who knows, right? But that will come into the mix.
As long as they don't play Madrid, I think they will. That's it. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's almost like the two clubs want to do a deal, don't they? You win the Champions League, which Man City are happy with, and Arsenal obviously won that Premier League title.
I'll take that. I don't care.
I think
we still almost stay in the Champions League, so don't get too happy at the moment. We still got to stay in Europe, so.
But what if? Well, this is a big if. What if Man City lose?
lose
the Champions League. I'll be like, what if they lose? That's going to change the whole tie. Don't you think? Everyone's thinking, Man City's got this, but you never know. It's Champions League.
I don't think the Champions League.
I don't think anyone thinks Man City got it.
Yeah. Let's say Man City lose again on this coming Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday.
What would happen? Yeah, Tuesday.
I think they'll be more fired up for the league, if anything. If they go out the Champions League, I think they'll be more motivated to go win the Premier League.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
It's Man City. That's why I keep saying about experience. I think experience matters. I think that's the thing that will get them over the line, in my opinion, compared to Arsenal. I think once they break that barrier, Arsenal winning that league, I think I truly think it'll be like a more sort of like, I wouldn't say domination period, but I'd probably say that next season I'll be like, okay, Arsenal have proven to us that they can win the league, and I think they can go again. But I just think Man City's experience in the team, and like they're not even playing at their best, and they're grinding out results, and like we've always seen Arsenal sort of not at their best, and they haven't necessarily grinded out those results. In a way, maybe a couple of fixtures, but let's be real about it.
I think one time at Leeds, we did.
That's what I'm saying. Like just a couple of results, but everyone keeps saying Man City haven't been good all season, and if this sort of Man City aren't good and they're in the title race, that just proves of the ceiling Man City have in a way, where Kevin De Bruyne is not in the starting lineup, not playing. They got Riyad Mahrez as well, who's smashing it, not even playing as well. So they've got these kind of experienced players who will get them through those moments, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just what I think anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, City 27 games in, which we today. City are 66 points, which is exactly the same as what Arsenal are on today, last season. So that shows that basically everybody is off it. Arsenal are the only ones that are filling that void. So, I just wonder, if Arsenal go and win it this season, I kind of disagree a little bit, Dimes, with you, if I can. I think the other teams will wake up. Chelsea's will wake up, United's will come back stronger, Liverpool will come back stronger, especially if they get those Jude Bellingham types that they're going for. So I do think it's a little bit now or never for Arsenal as well. It's like their best moment, right? Everybody's misfiring, and even City are slightly misfiring or have got attentions elsewhere. So
Also, you're also forgetting that if Man City do progress in the FA Cup and quarterfinals, they'll either be playing Man United, right? They got Man United or there's something.
It depends on the draw, isn't
the
it?
FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So you can't just start a B team against Man United, your rivals. So that's another, another
But
big
it's the squad, isn't it? I think Man City have the squad to do that and the quality of squad to put out whatever team they can to beat Man United. Like even their sort of subs bench, I think would sort of come into the team and beat Man United. Whereas I think if Arsenal in those shoes, like bring on those substitutes, I don't think as good as Man City's players. Like I know obviously Reece Nelson scored the winner for you, but is he top quality? In my opinion, I don't think so. I don't know what you think of that, bro, but I think just the squad.
More game time will tell. More game time will tell. Like I said, if you do go and win the league, I still think he does a legendary moment. That goal he scored, against Bournemouth, that's going to be there all time.
It's just this season is Haaland holding us up. It's still I can't get my head around it. Like I said, 1 week I say no, he's brilliant, and this week it showed that there were instances where we're just relying on him, and so that's my concern as well. He's changing our style of play, and it's just not gelling basically on the pitch.
Lads, we need to close off on Arsenal. Hash, thank you very much, mate.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting one. You've got your Man City are probably a draw away from losing the title, with the way things are at the moment. But likewise, Arsenal do have a tough period coming up with Liverpool and Chelsea and Man City. So it's going to be an amazing April, guys. It really is going to be an amazing April. You can't take your eyes off this title race. It is just crazy, man. It is just that the levels are so high. And Arsenal, fair play to them, man. They are literally keeping Man City at bay at the moment. But I think 70% of the football fan base think Man City are going to do it.
That's all Man United fans, all Tottenham fans,
all
Chelsea fans. I think the Liverpool fans are just on our side, I think.
And I think, Hash, I think it works for Arsenal because I think Arteta has been very clever in creating a siege mentality where the celebrations are big or whatever you want to call it. He's using this debate of Arsenal collapsing, this hate on Arsenal from the media, this they're going to collapse at any point now. He's using that to big up to Arteta. I think everyone looks at him as a novice.
They definitely made that Amazon 2.0, man. That they didn't do it towards the end of the season. They have to do it.